And we want to thank Dr. Alice Johnson, Terry Pontremoli, Cliffy Jones, Mr. Nick Amster here, and so many others who have put aside this special tribute to the 100th year of Robert Lockwood's life. Robert traveled the world, his influence was worldwide, but he chose to live in Cleveland. And all of us were the great beneficiaries of that. And when he played his last gig at Fatfish Blue and passed a few weeks later, he left behind this wonderful tradition of the blues and the influence throughout the world. The Lockwood All-Stars you're going to hear shortly, and of course the family. And Mayor Frank G. Jackson has asked me on behalf of his office and the Jazz Fest and the blues-loving community of Northeast Ohio to present to Mary Lockwood and the family this proclamation that Mayor Jackson has established in honor of Robert Lockwood. And you know many, many other honors that Robert received, including, if you haven't visited, a street named after him here in Cleveland. So please join me in acknowledging Robert's family and Mary and all that have loved Robert and his great influence throughout the blues world. Please.
To be here, but also one person every year, the Tri-City Jazz Fest gives the Cleveland Jazz Legend Award. That has also been presented to Mr. Lockwood this year.
I'm going to read one sentence from this that says, whereas the Cleveland Jazz and Blues Legend Award is given to an individual with Northeast Ohio ties for outstanding achievements in jazz performance, education, advocacy, and giving back to the community. Mr. Lockwood is being honored for his influence on musicians such as B.B. King, Bonnie Raitt, Dr. John, Keith Richards, and Eric Clapton. Now, therefore, Frank G. Jackson, the 56th mayor of Cleveland, does hereby offer this proclamation to the memory of Robert Lockwood Jr. as he is honored as the Cleveland Jazz and Blues Legend at the 2015 Tri-City Jazz Fest. Receiving this, Mary Lockwood.
We are about to get rolling here. Thank you all for coming tonight to honor the great Mr. Robert Lockwood Jr. in his centennial year. He would have turned 100 in March, and thank you all for coming. We're going to start the evening with the legendary Mr. Glenn Schwartz on guitar, his brother Gene Schwartz on the bass, who was Mr. Lockwood's accompanist for over 30 years. They would travel the world together, just Mr. Lockwood and Gene on bass. On drums, accompanying them is Mr. Vernon Jones, who also played with Mr. Lockwood. And if they are ready, we are going to start the evening with... Are we ready? let's then hear it for the fabulous Schwartz Brothers. Next up, we are going to first have a solo song on the National Steel acoustic guitar slide by Bob Frank of the Blue Lunch Band. And this is one of the very first songs that Mr. Lockwood recorded under his own name. And this is the